What's up YouTube's Pizzamineandcrafting here. So I've got a bit of an update video for you guys today, and it's a little bit unfortunate. So let me go ahead and just get right into it. As you'll know, I was going to be trying to take a break from this channel this week. I find that, well, there's a little bit of good in this. This channel does kind of take up a lot of my time, and it's a little bit, just takes up a lot of my time. I'm kind of in this really bad habit that I record a new episode like every single day, and that is actually a terrible habit. I kind of should break that, and I would be able to break that if this wasn't happening, but obviously when what I'm going to be talking about in this video gets resolved, I'll probably be back in that habit. But whatever the case is though, yeah, it just takes up a lot of time, and yeah. So yeah, that's that. But this channel is going to have to take a little bit of a backseat, at least in terms of my hardcore survival series. You're not going to be getting an episode for, I don't know. I just don't know. I might be able to make and render out maybe one more episode. But I don't know. I don't want to risk like losing the episode, because I mean that's happened to me before, and it really is kind of annoying. But let me just go and explain to you. If you are subscribed to my main channel, youtube.com/pizzamineandcrafting, then you will know that yesterday night at 1 a.m. I uploaded a video showing an iMac update. It was called iMac Update. Yeah, my iMac is, which is actually the computer that I use to make the Minecraft videos. My iMac is actually starting to glitch on me. It's actually booted up right now. I wonder if I can get it to do it right now. Let me go ahead and see. Oh yeah, did you see that flash? That's not normal. Alright? Now what this is actually a Minecraft thing. I was making a... I actually do need to make a backup of the, let's close that. I do need to make a backup of my, hardcore map. Where is it? Where is that at? Seriously? What? There it is. Wait. Alright, I'm a little confused. Hang on. Well, this is it, but it's in a weird spot, and it shouldn't be called Hardcore Survival. It actually be called Hardcore Survival Copy, because, yeah, I'll have to look into that. I know I have a full copy of it on this flash drive, so no need to worry. But needless to say, well, let me see if I can get it to happen here. I know I'm looking like backwards here, but it's not happening right now because, of course, it's just not happening right now. But this really starts happening like after I've rendered a few videos with this thing. Like whenever, especially when I open a folder, it mostly happens with a folder. If I open like a picture-heavy folder, like the screenshots folder, there's a ton of pictures in here. I actually don't even know if you guys can see this. I'm just gonna stop. Like the screenshots folder, it will actually, the screen will flash, okay? And in the demonstration that I did for yesterday's video on my main channel, when I opened up the screenshots folder right there, it blinked multiple times. And yeah, and actually I opened this folder right here, which is full of like a bunch of desktop backgrounds that I have, and that actually caused it to do a little bit of a graphical glitch. You guys are going to need to check out that video to see what you guys think. So yeah, I mean, what I'm actually thinking is that I might end up recording one more episode when this actually starts happening. I'll probably record an episode, when it's blinking and going crazy like this, just to see what happens if I were playing Minecraft while that was going on. Mostly for a reference for like the technicians if they were to go in and fix it, because I've sent that computer to them twice. Okay, the first time I sent, like, originally it had the NVIDIA GeForce 800 GS in it, okay? But I got it used from a friend. I actually got this thing for $40, which is unheard of. But I got it for so cheap because it had the defective graphics card in it. But I got it, and it had the graphics card in it, so I had it sent in to some folks that that some of my relatives happen to know, and they put in another NVIDIA GeForce 800 GS. Now, that's fine and dandy and all, but the thing you have to understand is that you can't really get brand new NVIDIA GeForce 800 GSs anymore. You kind of have to get them refurbished or used, and those don't last very long. That's the one that I got. That first replacement one that I got only lasted a week, and that's the average. I kid you not, only lasted a week. So yeah, and those are actually, you know, those graphics cards, although they are back from 2008, you know, back then they were very top of the line graphics cards, and they were actually used in a lot of gaming machines. But the thing is that NVIDIA made a big mistake with the solder, like, you know, or no, it was not solder, it was the like the not antifreeze, what is the word, like, you know, the thermal protective paste, the thermal paste, I think it's literally called thermal paste. I think they made a bit of a mistake in choosing that stuff, and yeah, it literally what happens is that the like the main GPU of the board, I think it's the main GPU, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like a very major component. The main GPU on the graphics card literally becomes desoldered from the board. Alright? It literally, from the heat, you know, from gaming and stuff, you know, and it's not just because this is a Mac. This is a common problem for all of them, even for PCs. They just became desoldered. They just sort of slowly desolder themselves off. So, I mean, people who have this computer that might have an NVIDIA GeForce 800 GS, but they don't play games on it, maybe the most that they play is like web games and flash games and whatnot, you know, they're probably still using that same original graphics card to this day because, you know, it can probably handle that. But if you're using it to play games specifically, this is specifically for people who played a lot of games on their computer, and I'm actually not much of a gamer, but the person who originally bought this computer was. They played, I don't even remember, some sort of Modern Warfare, excuse me, I need to slow down my talking. They played some sort of like a shooter game, and that's all they bought it for. Actually, I kid you not, I got this thing. It only had a 20 megabyte partition for Mac OS, and then the remaining like 210 gigabytes was for Windows 7. So essentially, they bought a Mac to run Windows. I will never ever understand why you would buy an iMac if you're mainly going to be using Windows. If you're mainly going to be using Windows, buy a PC. I don't know, but let's get back on topic here. So yeah, they would. Did I just get an email? Jeez. They would, yeah, they just do that, and it lasts. You know, when the graphics card, you know, they got it brand new. The graphics card was new. They had it for about 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. Actually, I think this one actually lasted for about a year and a half. The majority of the people who had problems with this, like this exact same problem, theirs only lasted about 2 years. But these people's actually lasted only about a year and a half. And yeah, they gave it to my friend, and my friend literally just had it sitting in his closet for like half a year, and he finally sold it to me for $40. So yeah, there you go. Now this one I've actually gotten to. This particular graphics card is actually also the NVIDIA GeForce 800 GS. It's another replacement. I've actually gotten this one to last about half a year, and that's largely thanks to this program right here. Let me see if I can find the control button here. Whoa! This program right over here. SMC Fan Control. Alright? This program has been keeping this computer running for a very long time. But, you know, like, check this out. You know, sometimes, I gotta remember, okay. Look, there's my RPM right there. I don't know if you can see that. 3,101 RPM. Alright, we're only at 77 degrees Fahrenheit, but especially when rendering a movie, this thing goes up to like 150 degrees, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, there you go. I don't know. Essentially what I'm trying to say is that there's going to be a little bit of a pause between, at least for the Hardcore Survival series. Now, in terms of my Cave Dwelling series, you'll, even after this, I mean, I seriously have no idea when I'm going to run out of those episodes. I've got so many episodes of Cave Dwelling, it's not even funny. I actually made a prediction. Alright, I made a prediction. I'm thinking you're finally going to get caught up around not April. May. It's May. I'm thinking you're gonna get caught up in early to mid-May. I really think that late May is kind of pushing it, but definitely early. You know, actually, now that I think about it, it's very likely that it could be late. Actually, yeah, we could go into June. Indeed, it could indeed go into June. So yeah, I've actually just rethought my whole thought process there. It could very well go into June before you guys are officially caught up with me. That is how bad of a habit that I got in with recording those episodes. Oh my gosh, it was just, jeez. So yeah, there you guys go. That is going to do it for this video. I do apologize that this has to happen. Yeah. So, yeah, I need to start working on getting this thing backed up and such. But for the most part, I do have the Minecraft stuff on here. So if like I just get lazy and something, like the series is not going away because I've got the map right here. So no need to worry. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Adios.